Eyewitness Sports right now.
Section 3 Athletics has announced changes to the athletic calendar for the rest of the 2020-2021 season. Right now, there are still 9 days left in the current fall season. That will end at latest on November 14th. But here's what happens after that. Winter sports season is now set to start on December 14th and end February 28th. That's a delay of a few weeks from the already delayed November 30th start date that the state had delayed the winter sports season to. And for winter sports, there will not be any sectional playoffs. The Fall 2 season, remember that's football and everything from this fall that was deemed high risk. That will now be March 1st to April 30th with no sectionals. And then the spring sports are going to be April 19th to June 30th, sectionals to be determined. And Section 3 Executive Director John Rathbun said that these changes were needed, including the delay and a wider gap between the end of Fall 1 and winter, in order to give schools the time that they needed between the seasons to prepare for what's coming next.
We basically said we need to have some sort of roadmap moving forward, because there's an awful lot of administrative work that goes into hosting these games. And what we really need is additional guidance from the governor's office or the Department of Health on conducting these events indoors, because there's 1,000 questions that are out there. But for the planning purposes, as far as reserving facilities, hiring coaches, getting coaches certified, recruiting new officials, make sure officials are available, renting out facilities, we need to do something right now. So what that today is a roadmap for our schools moving forward the remainder of the school year.
And to be clear, Rathbun said that if nothing is said from the New York State Department of Health as far as guidance on these high-risk sports, they'll be able to start playing games on January 4th. But he says if there is guidance that says they could start earlier, then maybe they could start playing games earlier. If there's guidance that says they have to wait past January 4th, they'll have to do that. But at the moment, only conditioning workouts are allowed for high-risk sports for winter, including basketball and boys ice hockey and girls ice hockey. Those would be able to start those conditioning workouts on December 14th. No full practices yet. But Rathbun says that postponing the entire start of even practices to January 4th or even January 11th is still a possibility.